The Queensland Maroons have kept their 2025 State of Origin series alive with the thrilling win over New South Wales in Perth. And after dominating the first half to lead 26-6, the Maroons withstood a second half Blues comeback, clinging on to a narrow victory as New South Wales' wayward goal kicking proved costly. Here's how each Queensland player performed in the high stakes clash. Kalen Ponga struggled to assert himself for the second consecutive Origin game, registering just 75 run meters and offering little threat from the back. He looked shaky under the high ball, dropping 2 bombs, and narrowly avoided embarrassment after a missed tackle on Nathan Cleary, which was later wiped due to an obstruction. Despite a key contribution with the fast play of the ball to set up a try, his overall performance mirrored his inconsistent NRL form, and he may well find himself under pressure from Reece Walsh ahead of Game 3. Xavier Coates overall had a quiet night by his standards, tallying only 69 metres from 9 carries and staying out of most of the major action. Swapping to his preferred left side reduced his direct clashes with Brian To'o, but also meant fewer attacking opportunities. He was defensively solid but never quite imposed himself on the contest. There's still a feeling he has another gear to hit in the decider. The young gun Robert Toya showed flashes of attacking flair, notching a slick try assist and making a few eye-catching runs, but defensively, he was vulnerable on a leaky right edge. His inexperience showed as New South Wales continually found joy down his corridor, and despite the tough outing, his composure in the opening half helped set up Queensland's early momentum, and given his limited NRL experience and young age, this was a steep learning curve for the young man. Now Valentine Holmes' outstanding rating of 7.5 is testament to his flawless goal kicking, going 4 from 4, which proved decisive, especially as New South Wales' Zach Lomax missed 3 crucial shots. He was steady at centre, landing a big shot on Liam Martin and generally keeping things tidy in attack and defence. And while he was outmanoeuvred by Crichton for 1 try, he did enough to justify his selection, and Holmes certainly reminded everyone why he's been a mainstay in Maroons colours for many years now. Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow crossed for 2 impressive tries, including a spectacular leap over Brian To'o, but his defensive efforts left plenty to be desired. He was frequently exposed due to lack of inside support and fumbled 1 grubber that led to a Blues try. Still, his finishing remains elite and he sparked the attack when Queensland were flying. He'll need to tighten up his defensive reads ahead of Game 3 although. Cameron Munster's first game as captain was nothing short of brilliant. A try, 123 run meters, deft kicks and a relentless presence in both attack and defence. He recovered quickly from an early poor kick to orchestrate Queensland's dominant first half and led from the front throughout. His energy and unpredictability caused constant headaches for the Blues. This was vintage Munster when it mattered most. Now to pair with Munster we have Tom Dearden, who controlled the game with maturity and precision, engineering 2 first half tries and pulling the strings with clever kicks and passes. His short side play for Capewell's try was a masterstroke, showing smarts beyond his years. While part of Queensland's defensive frailties on the right, his attack outweighs the lapses, and he looks to have made the number 7 jersey his own for now. Now onto the big man Mo Fodawaker, and he had a better showing than Game 1, but still overall failed to make a strong impact, playing only 1 23-minute stint and making just 73 metres. He had a couple of strong carries but also fumbled a kickoff, highlighting some nerves under pressure. As a starter, he seems underutilised and underwhelming. Slater may revert him to the bench for better impact off the pine. Harry Grant was overall involved in everything during his 80-minute effort, assisting Munster's try and defending stoutly with 55 tackles. He looked far more confident and creative out of dummy half, directing traffic with speed and vision. His service and decision making helped Queensland maintain rhythm in attack, and easily his best game starting at hooker in Origin to date. Overall, the big man Tino Fasua Malawi had an error-riddled night, with only 51 metres gained and 2 crucial mistakes, including one leading to a New South Wales try. He delivered some aggression early but was matched and outplayed by Liam Martin in several clashes. The Maroons expect much more from their enforcer, especially in high-pressure situations. He'll be determined to bounce back stronger in the decider. Ruben Cotter was a defensive machine, notching 43 tackles and keeping things tight on his side of the field. Although he didn't do much in attack, his work ethic and toughness proved essential in maintaining Queensland's first half dominance. In a forward pack full of ups and downs, he was a constant. Another typically reliable effort from the North Queensland workhorse. Overall, Capewell silenced doubters with a brilliant Origin return, scoring a key try and making some clutch plays both in attack and defence. Though he spilled one ball during the Blues' second half rally, he made amends with a decisive tackle on Haas late. His experience and composure proved very invaluable in the big moments, and Capewell delivered exactly what Billy Slater asked for. The number 13 Trent Loiero passed an early HIA to return and finished with 84 metres and 41 tackles, showing his trademark grit. He was steady without being spectacular, absorbing early pressure and keeping things tidy in the middle. His selection raised eyebrows, but he justified it with a no-nonsense approach. A reliable cog in Queensland's forward engine room. Kurt Mann was sharp off the bench, assisting Capewell's try and injecting energy when the Blues started to push back. His defensive reads were solid, and a couple of timely offloads gave the Maroons some spark when they needed it most. He didn't overplay his hand and kept his performance clean, and overall, Kurt Mann proved his value as a versatile and safe utility option. Lindsay Collins ran for 96 metres in 36 minutes, but was uncharacteristically shaky in defence, missing a team-high 6 tackles. He couldn't replicate the high-impact cameos we've seen in past Origin games and lacked his usual aggression. His missed tackles came at crucial times in the second half, and he'll need to lift his defensive output if he is retained for Game 3, the decider. Overall, Jeremiah Nanai of the Cowboys had little influence, with a key handling error and just 25 minutes on the field as the Blues surged in the second half. He couldn't find the attacking spark he showed in Game 1 and failed to make a major dent in either attack or defence. The Maroons were under the pump during most of his stint. A forgettable night for one of Queensland's young guns. I'm sure he'll bounce back in the decider though. Now onto the final bench position, and we have Patrick Carrigan, who played just 34 minutes off the bench, and a surprising move considering his usual role, but he did make the most of it with 88 metres and 0 missed tackles. He was efficient and tough in the middle, adding stability during a shaky second half period. Though underused, he made a quiet but vital contribution, and it wouldn't be surprising to see him start in Game 3, the deciding game of this State of Origin series. That's the end of this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of these ratings, and if you think I made any bad calls or good calls. Make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new. We'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.